4 notorious criminals. Mongo Mondo. The Beachinator. Where in the world is Cara Sun Diego? And Judo. It's just Judo. Are been thrown into one brig together in order to stew about their problems and figure out a way out. We've never seen this plot device used in Gundam before, and we'll never see it again, and they definitely won't break out of here, and they'll think about what they've done wrong, and realize that they were wrong to ignore Mr. Bright's orders, and they will become good, obedient citizens of the Argama from here on out. Right? No, we're gonna break the fuck out of here, try to go save Lena, maybe run into Puru again, and probably fuck that shit up even worse by lying to her continuously. No, Puru, you could totally kind of be my sister, just stay the fuck away from me and let me have my real sister back so that I can leave. Also, help me get out of a tough situation and let me just tie you up and leave you bound there. Again. And betray you. Again, until you go full Super Saiyan glowy and suddenly we've messed with powers and things that we shouldn't have, like a young girl's heart. Also, Judo tried to stand in front of a laser blast and prevent it from hitting a bunch of civilians, which we weren't aiming at, but he thought that we were, and that's kind of a start to his arc as a heroic entity in some interesting ways. But because ZZ Gundam is so warbly and weird, I don't know what it actually leads into. Everything happens in these, like, you get these, it's like watching dolphins, and they pop up over the water, and you can sort of tell how many there are, but mostly they're under the surface. That's how it feels watching ZZ Gundam. Like, a lot of the effect that the show is having on me is clearly subconscious, and I can't even point at it and say that that's a thing that's come up over the surface. I can only sort of speculate as to what's going on with the whole pot of dolphins underneath, and maybe there are even whales down there. I don't know. What could be in the darkness there? Who knows? What could be in the darkness of Tobito's heart as we go through Double Zeta Gundam? Raro. But we're stuck in the brig now, and we gotta get our way out. And I'm excited to see how we do it. We're building up the Glemmy Toto stuff, Haman Karn is moving, all this stuff is subtly happening and shifting all over the place as we expand our viewpoint into all these different weird sectors of our different societies. But for now, we're in prison, and we'd rather not be in prison because we got a sister to save. So let's go ahead and watch Double Zeta Zubaduba Gudu, episode 20, and we'll see what happens next. I'm expecting, first, the unexpected. Second, about 8 to 10 minutes of pure chaos that actually flabbergasts me. And then about 8 to 10 minutes of really interesting pure chaos that, like, says a bunch of stuff, but is also total chaos. And after the previous flabbergasting, I can't even compute it very well. And then I expect to come out of this and go, hey, I guess that was cake, right? Because this is the cake show. Yeah. We've got the fried chicken show, we got the cake show, we've had the empty burger show, we've had the juicy burger show, we've had the sauce. The sauce, I think the sauce is like Chainsaw Man Fire Punch, I'm not sure. Double Zeta Gundam, we're gonna watch it. I guess that's my slice of speech and my piece of prediction. Here we go, Double Zeta episode 20, let's get whisked away into a wild roller coaster of weird. Because that's, every episode has been like that, and I'm just getting used to it, I guess. I'm not used to it. And it's really fun, even if I don't know what's going on. Definitely is one of those shows that manages to actually genuinely overstimulate me in some ways. Ends up being really interesting. Let's watch more. Beep beep timer. Am I at full volume? No. That's why it didn't sound so damn loud. Just the anime Janai part is like... That's a name that we don't even know. That's it's a part two thing. I didn't expect to watch 2 episodes today. Okay, we'll see. This is the right episode, right? Like we were in the brig, right? CZ Gundam 19 was the last one I had. Oh, Millie. Where? Ah! Ah! He's still alive! And purple. Is he gonna come slap our pilot around again? Mmm. So our parties know what they did before, and they're aware of the history and the possibility of changing it. What new type? What are you talking about? You know, that one. What is this? Cuties. Oh. That's not true. I'm upset because our whole plot development from before has been warped. Just shooped. Gotta slap you around. Lee. Hey, old man, where do you get off? Oh, and he dodges it. And easy. Okay, so we actually set up the circumstance. I'm a different kind of new type. Yeah, man. This old man just came and swung at me. He told me some shit. Tried to tell me how to run my life. And tried to punch me in the face. Awesome. Awesome. Exactly right, bro. Oh, what a cool shift. It's just like the like this version, this version, this version. This pilot is not the previous pilot. Awful. Friends, but she's a bad waitress. Oh my god, that was beautiful. A little turn and back. It's like shit, that terrible, terrible anime. Hey? They knew each other from school or something? Huh? No way. Sir! Yes, sir! Oh my god, they did it again! Ah, shit, gonna get our hooks into Cecilia the crybaby who's on the outs. Hi, nice gentleman. Oh, she thinks they're debtors! Oh, and he smiles because he can easily manipulate this girl. You don't know who he is. He doesn't care. They might be your waitress. I got no desire to apologize to that douche. Well, he said the Lena word. Okay, we're gonna run headfirst into something. We'll recognize him if we see him. Ta-da! And he's just gonna use the same thing. Put some money in your hand. Oh. Hmm. But then you ruin her life and her family's lives. Ooh, something suddenly has come up! Put the money away. Freaking out. Hiding it. Wow, this has gotten really intense. Oh! Uh-oh. Ugh. Hey. And now they're just hanging out. All our layers start layering, man. Ugh. Ugh. And the chaos begins. How many minutes did we? 10. 8 to 10 minutes. But we've reversed it. It was totally not the way that I expected it to go. Oh, gosh. I think they're getting away. Like a pizza at him, and he had his friend. The little gags, the little gags. Okay, 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 okay. Hi. And our date. Wait. Fuck. We're trying to get something done here. silly. That's silly. Sideways roll. Oh, cryberry, baby Cecilia. That's the pizza? It's this big. I'll have someone come out. Okay. How are we gonna layer this together? There's a lot of toppings on the pie, man. There's a lot of toppings on the pie. I don't know how we're gonna slice it. Everybody sort of falls in and is actually acting properly. Wait, what? Oh. Careful. Whoa, vibes. Hmm. I want them to be ideologically aligned. Your weird war? This is life and death for the galaxy, man. Out of here. Oh, God. Oh. Hmm. Oh. The clumsiest of Cecilias. Did she get the picture? She's got important details. Okay, but on our side, we're sort of squatting up. And we're working for the Argama fort. The Mark II and the Zeta. And we're all aligned and not lying. You stay straight. What you mean? You no. You mean wait. And prove ourselves to Wong Lee. I trust him a little bit. Oh my god! Again, all this subconscious stuff are like underlying. Haha. No. Get. We the team. Fuck off. Love it. Oh, great. We're just going. Not naive. He believes, man. He believes. And now you won't trust them. You've been waiting for the emergence of the new generation, but only when they're under your power. And when they start doing things on their own, you try to clamp down and control them. And Bright has realized, not this time. We did that to Camille. We shut him down, and he's shut down and dead. Awesome. Wow. Feels like a setup. Okay. Launch over Granada. It's been a while. It's been a whole long while. Hell, I don't even remember fighting here since Jared. Like 1v1ing Jared here. Or I guess 2v1ing because his homie was there too. Oh, I'll be my own pilot. Yeah. Oh, and we're in for it. Don't hold back. Oh, never mind. Dorks. Freaking dorks. Oh, awesome explosion. Mm-hmm. No. Just no. Awesome. Alright, this is fun. This is personal, man. Oofa. That's the idea. Oh, not above the... We've done this before, folks. We've actually fully done that before. She was just trying to help. Oh, poor Cecilia. Oh my god, we are doing it again. But the world is falling. Damn, Cotton is harsh. Hey, it's me, Torres, not a fucking asshole. Guys, 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 guys! Don't break the city, don't break the city! You're a person? Wow. Just endless destruction. Fuck this guy. Alright, kill him. he doesn't deserve to live. Guys, be careful of the... Oh, he's Werble Zerbling. I don't know, man. Did we break open Granada? Anohito, Wong Lee. Stop putting hands on me, boy. I know what that means. We team. Ooh, ooh. Fine, we will have convinced him, huh? This is so funny. I just watched The World's End today. Or yesterday. Oh, wow, yes, we've got her. Yeah. Crybaby Cecilia, join us, join us. Okay. Let's get you off this fucking rock, dude. You seem miserable here. Maybe we could give her a ride. 7 people? It's really sweet. He was flirting with Millie, though. Oh, big... Oh... Fine, I'll figure it out. Pinchy wa chance! Yeah. Hi. Just talking to this girl. That's complicated. Spider. Are we gonna cliffhang on him not saying that? Is that how we're splitting the 2 episodes? Ass titty balls. Ass titty balls. Wow, Wong Lee is back and he's as bad as ever. Maybe he's better though. I actually have to begin downloading. I have to download the next episode. So it's at 85%. It'll be done in a couple of minutes. Wong Lee is back and he's as slap happy as ever, right? Gah, very annoying, but a really cool repeat, like a history repeating itself, and some of our characters are aware of that history repeating itself, and we're very much aware of it, right? This is our 3rd iteration, and in the OP itself, right? Like, what is our opening scene? It's the Gundam, and then it's the evolution through through cave people up to man, up to 1, 2, and 3, right? And Judo is the newest edition, right? He's the most novel one, and he's different from the rest. And how will he be different? In every way. And so we put him in the same circumstance, very intentionally, right? Wong Lee puts his hands on his back after evaluating him from the side with Bright to figure out what they're gonna do, and he uses the same motivation schema that he was using before, the same reasoning and the same push and the same hard logic and all this stuff, and Judo is a different human being. He's a different human being with a different attitude, and he's a punk, right? He's really a punk kid. He's not a fringe of society, like, semi-autistic child the way that Camus is. This is a kid who's dealt with grubby adults trying to get their fucking hands into his and his friends' living and their ability to continue living, from Big Fatty Cat on Shangri-La to all the others, and he's gonna react really differently for this circumstance. So we set it all up and it's exactly the same, and here we are with the loom. Slow build. You won't ever be able to grow and defeat your enemies this way. I have to teach you. And his attitude is continuously, who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you, old man, to tell me shit? And of course, Judo doesn't know that Wong Lee is Wong Lee, but that's part of the point of the whole circumstance. But Wong Lee doesn't know that Judo is Judo, right? So he goes for the punch, and we draw him as haggard and old as Judo spins rings around him and hits him in the guts, right? This is not a malleable human being. This is Judo, and he is who he is, and he will buckle down and double down on that if you push him and force him. And he pushes him and he forces him, and Judo buckles down and doubles down. Deep knee in, and he's ready to keep fighting, and his friends begin to hold him back. Everybody tries to indicate that this isn't the way to keep it going. It's not worth it, but this is exactly who he is as a character, and them all jumping to help him or prevent him from, like, harming himself too much is the way that they all start to form as a group, right? Right. What? He's just, because he's an adult, he can just punch a dude? What the fuck? This is ridiculous. Ridiculous, right? Dude's whole attitude is like, what is this? What is this dumb game you guys are playing where this guy's got authority over me? He doesn't have authority over me. I pilot the mobile suit, right? I'm in control of myself. I'm not going to tell any of you what to do, but I'm going to do what I'm going to do. And this guy can't tell me otherwise. Big wig Ayug, I don't care. I don't even care about the Ayug at all. I'm not fighting for their ideas or ideals at all. And Wong Lee says exactly that. He's like, I don't want soldiers who fight only for their sister. I want soldiers who fight for the principles of the Ayug. And that world is gone. That world is gone. fighting for the principles of the Ayug isn't it, because the Ayug's principles are flibbery bullshit anyway, right? Fighting for your family and your team and yourself, that's compelling to people like Judo and his team and family, right? Right. Now it's tribalist, but it's super interesting. It's super cool. It's the friendships and the ties that hold it all together. They'll be fine without us. Okay, this flirtation is cute. We're going to skip through the rest of the episode fast because I want to get to the next one. Smooth Talker Torres, and then oh, that's a warp. Okay, and then they hop in, steal the food. Oh, screwed up again. Screwy Cecilia. She really is like the Wendy's girl. I think this little cut of her doing this, these moments as she goes to Serene as she looks out in that, it's because of the eyes and the hair and stuff, but it's almost Jolene-y. It's almost Araki-esque. It really reminds me of the way that Araki draws women, Yukako Yamagiri and Jolene as some of them, like what it is about femininity that he holds to in the crispness of the line under the jaw and the subtlety of the eyes expressing and the hair that flips by as she off into a different place. It's really lovely. I think it's really lovely, and it sells me on this character completely, and not just because I have always and will always have a strong thing for redheads, and I do and I will, but that really does it for me. It's awesome. Been seriously thinking about escaping, and she's serious. And we run into the Torres, and they find out that they've got a real connection, and that's the tension upon which we're going to build the tent scene that we just ended with, where we have to tell Torres that his friend from long past is spying. But why? Well, for obvious reasons. Torres the Weak. This is amazing. This whole scene with Godin is awesome. Yes, sir! And then they do it. Stop it. And also, they do it again. I love it. And corruption and sinister. And everything gets overheard. We start piling things on. It's like a game of pick up sticks, and then it all falls apart. Cascading insanity begins and continues and is really weird throughout this episode. First, how can we trust Mondo and Bicha? And he says, right? And punches Bright in the gut. Like, I really hate this aspect of Wong Lee. He's really, he constantly pushes people's physical boundaries in uncomfortable ways. It's like the football coach dad who, like, smacks everybody's butts. He's like, yeah, good game, yeah. We're all in this together, right, kids? Yeah, harden up. It's like, keep your hands off of me, you motherfucker. You touch a person like that and they're liable to try to take your face off. Cut it out. Stop it. And he's doing it even to Bright, to characters that we as an audience respect. And it makes me really feel shit about Wong Lee. It's just proof that they have overwhelming power. Interesting, huh? They're not Camus. And now he's aligning them with the old generation who he didn't accept anyway, right? And it all builds up to, shut down the exit, capture them, stop this, stop them now. No, you don't understand. And Bright finally brushes Wong Lee off and says, no more of that. You don't get it. You're going to believe them. Amaina, how naive. No, listen. You've been waiting for this. You've been waiting for the new generation to rise up and be capable of taking the reins and choosing their own way and being the people that we can put our faith into. And then when they come, you won't put your faith into them, and you try to, again, clamp down on them, rule them with an iron fist, control them, squeeze them, and mold them into the shape that you want them to be? No, I don't think so. We tried that with Camus, and he's brain dead now. Maybe we should let the new types do their weird shit and try to get their sister back, because it seems like a really positive, motivating force for them, and it might work. Why can't you believe that these children might understand things that we don't? But, and he does. He does eventually. Even though he'll again say the thing to Judo later, he does back down a bit. And that's awesome. That's awesome. Your weird war is worth more than my little sister's life. And it's scale of conflict stuff, scale of understanding stuff. Thinking of systems of systems. Wow. The fight and battle is fun, and the terror of repeating what we did before the last time we fought here, shattering the sky, is there again. This moment is amazing. No, I won't be able to eat my mom's cooking. My mom? Mom! And then he gets away and just full... Really cool circus. Haha, got him. And a new type beam. And we'll all leave if you keep acting this way. And we're all in this together. And so Judo is able to be the one who stands up against the authoritarian, like, pressure of Wong Lee and stands hard against it. No, we're gonna be us. You can't control us completely. That's not how this works. And we enter a new generation of warfare, right? Totally new. I am reminded because I watched it just last night. I watched The World's End, which is the third of the Cornetto trilogy films, and I'm gonna spoil the film. It comes to a head with the scene where Gary, king of the humans, is in this pub talking to this alien race that's like trying to manipulate humanity into being better, and the alien doesn't get it. The alien glowing thing is like, but we can improve you so much. We can make you so calm and peaceful. And he's like, that's not what we want. We want to be free to do what we want to do. And he's like, well then, what is it that you want to do? Well, we want to be free. We want to do what we want to do. And we want to get loaded. And we want to have a good time. And the alien packs up and is like, oh, fuck it. No point arguing with you. This is stupid. Fuck it. You can do what you want. We'll just leave you to your own devices. It doesn't matter. You're too stupid for this anyway. And that's the victory of the film. And it's the same sort of idea of this, like, you can't, at a certain point, you argue it. You would be better off if you were in my hands. All your world would be better. You'd have all your choices made for you, and they'd all be the right choices, and everything would be correct, and the world would go on better, and more people would survive, and all the utilitarian aspects would be good, and you'd fulfill all these laws and rules and stuff. And when you come down to the real base root of it, human beings revolt against that shit, and that's the spirit that Judo embodies right here. He stands there and he goes, yeah, you might think in every way, and you might even be right. You might think that you know the right way, but it's not the right way for me because I didn't choose it, and so I'm going to choose my way. Get out of it. I love it. It's so cool. And on that background is built our squad, finally, right? Been weaving them together, melding and mushing, but finally, Mondo and Bicha and Judo, our male trio, are out there, fighting together, and they feel like a squad. And then they all stand here, and stand together, aligned with Judo, saying we are all one, we believe as he does, we won't stand for this, and it's all one, it's all together. That's pretty cool. And now, well, we have no choice, as in I am now legally obligated, because this is a 2-part episode, to watch episode 21 and find out what happens to Crybaby Cecilia. So, give me a second to beep time and think everything up, and then we'll be into the next episode. Okay, onward to the next one, I guess. I want to find out what happens to this cute pizza girl who's just fumbly and bumbly and honestly needs a safe place for her and her 6 family members. Jesus. It's a lot to support on a pizza waitress's salary. Even if they tip well, and I don't think they do. Rough. Okay, let's watch the episode and find out what the hell happens next now that we seem to have semi-coagulated our squad. Maybe. I don't know. Beep timer. Mm-hmm. And now things come to a head. Spider. Spider. Oh! Just feeling happy. Just happy dancing. Not feeling weird at all here. And now she stews in regret. Oh, there we go. She really didn't. I mean, she's not lying. This is just a weak person who's been used. Wow. So as a squad, instead of doing something rash, we go and we find Bright and ask him what to do? Never ever. Depends on what Captain Bright thinks. Maybe we'll arrest you and all of your family and then take you to a colony somewhere where you can be safe. Wow, they all just sneak out. That's cute. Oh, okay. Oh, what did you just come up with? He doesn't care. Maybe you should tell other people your plan. Maybe you should tell other people the plan so you can get... Okay. Who's still in the brig, apparently? Oh, speaking of. Oh my god, here she goes again. Nope. Oh, she pops in. He's so, like, oh, thank god. I don't want. Stop it. Stop it. I don't want. Stop it. I mean, you got two young ladies. Oh, God. Oi. Oh, she smiles. Oh, my God. That was a lot. Kara, soon. Stop. Kara, please stop soon. What? Thanks, Kara. Oh, but most of them are cargo ships. Why the cargo ships? Oh, my god! Really? Blonde on the blonde side, red on the red side. She will do it, too. God damn it. Oh my god, she's gonna get in a suit! Oh, you're alone. No! Oh no! 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 Don't let her have a gun! No! Gotta. Emotionally fraught, right? Well, here we go. Let's go, Torres. Please don't lose your life for this, man. This is the sort of thing where it could be funny, 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 and then Torres is dead. Shit. And she's gone full lose it. Okay. I feel so... Oh. Take your life into your own hands, Cecilia. Punch her in the face. His spine is shattered. Let the useless girl be useless somewhere else. Here's Johnny. Ah. What? I don't understand how that's... Okay. You're really losing my favor by continuing to harm the cute girl, Kara. I don't hate you, Kara, but you keep harming the innocent and I'm gonna hate you. Oh, back down we go. Oh, I just pushed the button again. I'm okay. The whole mobile suit moves like an insane person. It's so goofy. Stupid idiot. Oh, we'd said it before. It's a tight squeeze. That was a setup. Yeah, whatever. Oh. Oh my god, Torres! We're driving! Yow. Yeah! Honestly, yeah. She might freak out. Oh shit. Oh shit. No, 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 no! Just all the pieces just slipping through your fingers. This isn't how you play chess. Guys. Wong Lee is trying to play 4D chess, and Kara Soon is, like, playing Go with chess pieces. I don't know. Just flip the knight on its head. Where are we? What are we looking at? What? We did set that up. And they've got a new battleship there, right? Or something? Oh, he... Like Mashimir style. Yeah. No, no, take the fucking money and bash him over the head with it and get running. Get. Get. Take your dirty money. What is in the briefcase, you jackass? It's an explosive? He's just dropping ships? Whoa. So that's what it is. Just moonshotting them down. Boarding with her family. All 7 of them. Whoa! Hey! Hey, that guy! Sorry, not Torres. The dude with the black hair. With the, who is Akira. You see that? That was Tetsuo, right? Like, fully just standing there? Hi. I think of you as a traitor. Offa! Yeah, but you killed people at Port 33. And you use your fear to justify your actions that harm others. It's very much very Rosamia-ish. It's very Rosamia-ish. And she won't even make it aboard? Moses style, not even gonna get to the promised land? Get on the ship that you sacrificed everything for! Oof. You didn't even know he existed until yesterday, man. Damn. Miserable. What a miserable character. That is so out of our world. I think you're about to get, like, no holds barred a beatdown right now. Stupid plan has failed. No, 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 no. So they're gonna crash this ship full of civilians right into the Argama. Gotten's trying to kill you all. That was Torres. Oh. All the blaming her, huh? Oh shit. Oh shit. This could really be tragedy right here. Or as a weapon. Drive them over the Argama. Drop them. Just kill all the civilians. The gold bars. No, 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 no. She's gonna be Judas style, like. Oh. Oh, it's a bomb, too. It's a bomb, dude. She's going to jump off this fucking plane with a bomb in her arms or something crazy. Like, this is gonna go so bad. I'm so scared. Because I really do like her. Even though... Oh no, man. Yeah, I have nothing left to live for. My family is a burden. Self-sacrifice in order to follow those last lines. Here we go. This girl dies. She's gonna jump, too. Oh. Got his beam rifle. Went and got it for this purpose. Okay, she's suiting up at least. I'm afraid for you, Cecilia. She's gonna straight airlock herself. Hiya. Bye. Again, if I could get rid of... She's gonna fly out with a bomb in her arms. Blast. She's gonna fly out on a Vernier with a bomb in her arms. Oh, and there she goes. Okay. Weird. Just toss it into the port. Toss it into an intake. Fly away. Maybe she can. Maybe we can all survive. Maybe we could untragedy. Dude. Okay, we got 100 seconds. Katane. New type vibes. Oh, I'm gonna explode. He vibes. So I'm gonna try to think about others. Oh man, this is so tragic. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid. You're very brave right now in the entirely wrong way, love. Because I'll be thinking selfishly. Yowamushi janai. It all comes down to this. And he dodges in that moment. Cut off the leg. He sees the cannons, like... In the way, in the way, in the way. Is that Gotten's whole ship? Is that Gotten's whole ship? Oh! Oh! And in part, of course, he said what he said in order to try to encourage her toward a new life. Oh. Oh. Only Judo knows. And in the end, it is. Oh. Oh. I can't. I have no. Oh my god. Ah. Oh, what an immense tragedy. It's like a train wreck that you just see coming and it's happening in slow motion and you're tied to the tracks and you can't escape. I'm not scared. I'm not scared. So many shades of the cyber new types that we've seen, and also the young woman in Ireland who sacrificed herself getting them out of there. And the pure tragedy of Torres saying cruelly, speaking to her harshly, in part so that, like, we can read into it however we want, right? With love in his heart, he speaks to her cruelly to push her away and stop her clinging to these idiotic dreams, and instead, she takes him very literally and acts immediately. A person pushed and pushed and pushed to their limit. We pushed our squad of children to their limit, and they coagulated into a team. We pushed this disconnected young woman who's got a family that doesn't see her as valuable, a society that doesn't value her, people try and manipulate her left and right, and she chooses a self-sacrificing path and loses everything. Oh my god. The That smile at the end is absolutely that. Ha ha ha. This is fucking killer. That's killer. Oh my goodness. This two-parter has rocked me. That was really, really solid. What a depiction of the human cost of this kind of a world. Cecilia and her family ping-ponged around, used, abused, manipulated, turned into a spy out of desperation. And the statement about it has to do with the weakness of character of the person, right? It's because of her own gullibility and her own weakness and her own foolishness that she keeps failing at all these things, and that doesn't make her to blame for it even then, right? Because it's real malice of real evil people trying to use someone who's innocent. And my family, but my family is a burden to me. Her attitude toward everything, but they're not a joy, they're a burden to me. I don't have anything. This place doesn't love me. You know, you meet people like this where they're like they're all how do I put it? There's always a ton of problems. They're always on the victim end of everything. Everything else is always conspiring to make their life as miserable as possible. And if you ever meet one of those people, you just want to stay a little bit further away from them because they're like a gravitational well that pulls that stuff toward them. Cecilia's like a picture perfect tragic character whose very existence and innocence and semi-purity foolishness allows her to just leads. It's inevitable. It's the train tracks. She railroads herself, like the direction that her life can take. She's incapable of making the choices that would lead in a different direction. And so she makes this grand gesture to take herself in another direction and change the world. I've lost everything. None of it matters to me. And she loses everything that matters in doing so. And everyone around her loses her. I'm not afraid. I'm not crying. continuous denial of her own self. Oh my god, I don't even know how to grapple with it. I feel bad. I feel bad. I don't feel good. Um, that hurt me. I hoped. We managed to string it out long enough that I really hoped that, because it's so, there are so many ways that you could throw the briefcase, you could do all sorts of stuff. But of course she can't. She made her decision while she was standing up there, ready to jump out when she was putting the suit on. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid at all. And well, I don't know where it is. I've got a copy of a book on reading faces that Ed from Psyculturists recommended to me, and it's great. But one of the first sections that I read of it was talking about despair, and the despair is eyebrows together and up, like this, with sadness here. This right here. It's not curiosity. It's not anger. It's not frustration. It's not any of those things. It's shock at the world combined with an inability to do anything else. Combined with no answers, no recourse, no options, no way to go. It's despair. And she repeats this mantra of falsehoods. I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid. I'm not crying as she's crying. I'm not crying, I'm not crying. I'm not weak, I'm not weak. And the last one ends up being true. She's not weak. And yet in her raging against her own weakness, she ends up being pretty weak. And so this says something about self-sacrificing suicide, right? Dying for nothing, right? Even if it's a grand gesture, it's actually the end point of despair and weakness. And you can convince yourself that it's the right thing to do, and that you're helping everyone around you, and that by removing yourself from the equation, you're making everyone's lives better, and you're wrong about all of it. And you can tell people that. You can tell them again and again that, and they won't get it. But you show them these 2 episodes, and I'll bet they'll get it. Whales under the surface, right? Cecilia is such an interesting shadow on the wall. A single particular depiction of more archetypal forms, right? Because it's a blurry shadow, it reflects more than it is, more than it contains. It's holographic. The space of Cecilia contains more information than Cecilia. And more information than the show itself. It contains all the layers that we can place onto it. All of the people you've ever met who act like that, who have that victim mentality and are continuously finding new ways to be victimized. And all of my empathy to them. It's not like it's I'm not going to point at them and say it's something that they can control. It's not. Not in her attitude. And it's not something that I can reach into a person's brain and fix either. But we can be aware of it. And we can be made aware of it by stories like these, I think. Because Cecilia, after 20 episodes of goofballs and caricatures, Cecilia is like a true ringing bell. Ding! This is a human being, and she's on a bad course, and you can't stop it. And it's headed right for you, and all you can do is watch as it crashes. And yet, Judas that she is, she finds out that the bomb is there, and she does take a really severely, strongly heroic action. Even if we waffle and we say there are obviously all these alternatives that she could have done, thrown it out the window, whatever. Those could have harmed more people. That was a ship full of her whole family and a whole bunch of civilians, and she decided to throw herself on a grenade as her last act. Misaligned, in bad fucking taste, wrong in every way, and yet she saved a whole fuckload of lives there. And maybe exploded Gotten. That's what I'm hoping. Maybe exploded Gotten, who was, again, let's be clear, trying to explode an entire ship of civilians in order to get his prey, and more importantly, to prove himself worthy to Lady Hamon and to Kara Soon. Pathetic. The episode's chock full of cool mobile suits moving. Kara Soon driving the mobile suit is terrifying, dragging Cecilia all over as people try to chase her. Cool setups and payoffs, like the tight squeeze being too tight. Anaheim Electronics, and we show up here and there's something to that, but I don't know what. So you're okay with everybody getting killed? But I love you, but I love you. And his features go harsh, and the lovable Torres that we've seen so long turns to her and speaks to her with contempt. To save her. At least in part. And he's glad later that the Cassiopeia survives because he thinks she's on it. And he wants the best for her. Wants her to stop clinging to her childhood and her childish victimhood. And she does, but it ends her too. Fuck me. This got me. That was not what I expected from Mobile Suit Double Zeta Gundam. Is that it? Can we call that it? I think we can call that it. That's our transition, yes? Yeah, I think that's our change. Like, that's different from all of the Double Zeta that has been before. Last episode was building toward different. We've got this grouping together of the people, this alignment, this, like, solidity, this, even all the chaos combobulates a little bit, and more people are on the same page, and our mission directives seem more clear, and everybody's working together, kind of. It's a little different. It's, like, actually really, truly clicked into place in the way that I've been expecting and wanting and talking about it, maybe doing for forever. And maybe we'll be back to chaotic clusterfucks tomorrow or next week or whatever. But for now, things align for our characters and then for our tone. Our tone is different. So different. A real out-the-gate home run of a tragedy that knocked my head off its tee. 100%. And it's not like it's a surprise or like I didn't see it coming, right? She's gonna die, I said a bunch of times. She's gonna fucking jump, I said a bunch of times, and yet I'm not crying. I'm not weak. I'm not crying. I'm not afraid. Got me. Got me. Absolutely got me. Behind her lenses, behind her masks, she tries to mold herself into a person, the kind of person that she could be proud of being, instead of hating herself forever. And in her last moments, she does. I'm torn. I want to judge her, and I want to hate her for it, and I want to slap her and call her a fool for killing herself, and I want to thank her for saving those lives. And I want to congratulate her for moving beyond her fearful victimhood, and I want to slap her again, because that isn't the direction to move, you fool. You're just going to hurt yourself. And I think most of all, I want to say that was a heck of an episode of Mobile Suit Double Zeta Gundam, and I'd prefer if there weren't any more like that, thank you. That hurt me. I'll be back next week for more. Hit me again, buddy. Hit me again, Tomino. Let's go. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next week for the next one, and we can pick up in a world where the Cassiopeia survives and Cecilia doesn't. A world where children become soldiers, and innocent, beautiful young women throw themselves out of an airlock with a bomb in order to save their own self in some ways. Fucking hell. I'll see you next week. Peace.